What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium playthrough. Look at that beautiful diplomacy map mode, I'm loving it. I've been thinking in between episodes, guys, about the fact that we're doing well in Europe in general, I would say, but we're doing well in terms of aggressive expansion. And I think we have a lot of opportunities, especially as we push out further into Asia. We're going to have a lot of opportunities to spend our admin. Then when we consider the fact that we have a lot of reconquest to be had, I feel like we can really scoot under fighting the rest of Europe in coalitions for quite some time until we are so demonstrably powerful that we can just crush all of Europe united. I mean, to be honest, we're getting near to that stage right now, but regardless, I've been thinking about who can we diplo-vassalize. I think that's a good move as we have one slot open. Now, I was going to utilize that for Morocco, and here's the deal, guys. To vassalize him, it's going to cost me some diplo points. He's actually losing some of his core here, unfortunately, in the Berber provinces. It's a hard call for me. I know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, he's going to give us Liberty Desire issues because we need a forced religion on him, which will cost 100 Liberty Desire. And once I begin integrating Austria in 16 years... I'm also going to want to integrate France and Aragon, who's going to be quite large. So we really have a lot of points, diplo points, to spend already. Anyway, my thought process is we should be diplo vassalizing somebody in the Genoan trade region. I think that's a good idea, personally, because it's going to increase our influence there. And believe it or not, I actually think our little guy here, Montferrat, however you say his name correctly, he is our man. He has religious ideas, which is a bit of a bonus if we enforce religion on him. But he's also got 20, 40, 56 development to be had in core with reconquest. This is all obviously in the Genoan trading region. Genoa itself, the city, is going to be one of the most valuable cities. And yeah, that's my opinion on who we should actually be doing. Obviously, we do have other options like Ferraria. But when I saw that this guy is diplo-vassalizable, it's kind of a shame because we could potentially PU him, but it's going to take 50 years to integrate either way. That will put us one province away from being united to France, all the way from France, I mean Western Europe to out into Asia. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and diplo-vassalize him, and I hope that there are not too many disgruntled people in that regard. With that being said, we're making 33 ducats a month. Very nice. And I'm going to go and attack Tunis. Take another big chunk of clay. We are still have quite some admin cost, and although we could state up some territory, I feel like taking some territory while we can. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, this guy's walking all the way around. Just stay in the farmlands, my friend. So I'm going to keep two... Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong stack. There we go. Going to keep two stacks doing their thing right now, drilling their armies, improving with him, and we're about to go and declare war on Tunis. Our mission is to restore the Pentiarchy. Apparently that's how you say it. Or Pentiarchy. Still confused on that one. But all we need to do is actually convert the provinces that we have recently taken. So that should not be too hard at all. You know what? I should ally him. We've guaranteed him. It's okay. Yeah, so Tunis is 2 tech behind us. This should be a really nice war. And by nice, I mean easy. I should have these lights protecting trade, though, together. I am looking forward to coring up Aleppo itself, as it should increase our influence even more over the trading region of Aleppo. And this is naturally a Holy War CB, so his entire forces combined are weaker than these two stacks. I am trying to drill some armies. I've been trying all along, but a lot of people giving me grief for that I haven't done it enough. If our game was a little bit more smooth and decisive, I would have, you know, been drilling with more leisure. Is that the way? Is that what I mean? Let's make sure to use our fabulous general, the one that we did roll. Absolutely impeccable. Switch them out. 3-star general, love it. Oh, nice. Oh, beautiful. The dream. Can take 3 stability. I love getting stability events as an Orthodox nation. We've got plenty of patriarch authority. Awesome. Because you cannot boost your stability via papal influence. Some people have been asking me as well, why don't I develop gold mines? I'm not the most aggressive gold mine developer because of actually inflation. I hate inflation. I was a EU3 player originally, so I always have a nasty taste in my mouth when I think of inflation. But as an Orthodox nation, oh, okay, brilliant. Disorder. Do we have over 100? Okay. Don't know what that was, just an unlucky event. I was going to say that, yeah, as an Orthodox nation, I'm even more hating on inflation. I usually get much more than I would like as it is. Okay, we have to deal with these. Apparently I wasn't even drilling that army, so there we go. It's because I moved my general around. We have to deal with pretender rebels. That's a must-do quickly, so that we do not lose the throne of Austria. We should be doing other relations here to boost our relations up to 190 plus. Hopefully by the time this war's over. And hopefully we can take Savoy on easily. Oh yes, I also noticed, look at this, guys. This was really crazy. I noticed over here that Savoy had expanded. And I'm thinking, how did he expand into Brittany? He hasn't had a coast in a long time. Savoy, by the way, he really came to the brink of destruction, essentially. But yeah, he has the subject of Provence, which is allowing him to core there, and it was actually a union. So my suggestion is that he got a union over this, which dragged him into a war with Brittany. He defeated him and expanded outwards into France. That's pretty funny. I mean, thinking from a player's perspective, he's got a lot of reconquest. It's just a cool little spot that he's in, but not for long, because we shall kill him. We shall kill them all. Yeah, that's why I had my 2 stacks here. I guess let's deal with this first. Maybe it's faster to transport. Oh, French going in. Aha, good job, France, fighting in the mountains. We should hopefully be able to pay off our loans quickly, guys, but that's my priority right now. But I have been thinking that we should build some forts in this mountain, at least, in Austria. I mean, what I mean by build forts is upgrade. I think that's a good move. Oh. Clemson is taking the prerogative here and trying to expand himself. So I'm wondering if we can get the mission for Conquer Tunis or whatever whilst we're fighting this war. It's hard to say. Unfortunately, we're suffering from war score issues. If we did something like that, maybe something like that, so we could go in against that one province minor, we could still get the mission to conquer Tunis, which has a nice cheeky reward of a small amount of admin as well as a decent amount of prestige, 20 prestige. Our truce with Spain comes up in 4 years. I'm really looking forward to that because our power projection is a bit of an issue. He's only allied to Poland last time I checked. I was hoping that he would rival Portugal or the other way around, considering they have not been allied for some time. But we have not been so lucky as of yet. It should not be too hard to smash Poland out, you know, of that war, isolate him, and then swing over, especially if we have access to just walk all the way over to France. When does our truce come up with the Pope? Even sooner. Even sooner, interesting. I wonder if we can get a claim on like that. It would take some time for this nation to do it. He's not rivaling them. That would be my preference, because when we integrate him, we can integrate you know, more region in the Genoan trading region, whereas France will not be part of our country for a long time. So I'd prefer to feed that little northern Italian than France. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately. That actually benefits us though, getting that trade power, 50% of his little amount. He is the second most influential, so life's good. I forgot about my lightships here. Protect trade. Clemenson's busy fighting another war right now. Oh, France. France is going to land some units, which is kind of stressing me out a little bit, because we do have the Holy War CB. Nice. Quickly check if we're making more from trade or tax. We're actually making more from trade now. Beautiful. And even more on top of that, considering we just got a little bonus. Okay, I don't like my air. 113? God dang it. Our ruler's 41 though. 113? That's bad. I was thinking, guys, if we do try to get ourselves in some trouble dynastically, it's going to be an English noble. I think the British a good European stock, guys. Give me your thoughts. Do we feel bad, man, about having a British ruler? What religion are they? Reformed. Give me your thoughts on that one, guys. I mean, definitely PUing England as well would be just great. It would probably find that the moment we integrate him, we'd be able to form Rome. We probably would have everything else. I mean, it would be 50 years and then take some time. So it would be near the year 1700, you know, assuming we PU'd him soon. But could take much longer than that. In fact, we might find that if I did do that, it would be forming Rome at a later date, getting pushed back. So I should keep that in mind. Here's some good war score, if we can catch these fools out of position. Alrighty, did we just core everything up? No. What is our objectives? It's Aleppo and Alexandria. Okay, so Alexandria is actually taking a little bit because it was delayed by rebels. So I'm not going to bother too much about that. Just convert what we can. Got 5 missionaries. By the way, guys, I thought the Netherlands was going to be huge and intimidating, but they lost some land to you know, the English, and Brabant, Friesland have not joined them. I guess they consider themselves to be strong enough, but usually I find that without too much issue, they usually join up. So I don't know exactly what's going on there. Alrighty, some nice war score. Now this is actually our best sieger. So let's send him on up. Yeah, unfortunately this is only 46 overextension, not that big of a chunk of land. The war score cost is so much of an issue. I'm drinking some coffee, by the way, so I hope you forgive me. Those of you who are hate sounds. Syrians. I wonder if any of these, that's what I was looking for. If any of these should be stable, we can go ahead and put our troops on them to help that out and lessen the size of the rebel faction. By the way, I really don't want rebels to be successful in Antioch because we've got 5.5 years of separatism, and then I can convert it to Greek, which I'm actually really looking forward to. I think this area of Aleppo is a pretty nice area as it is, but I'd love to make it I'd love to Greekify it after Orthodoxifying it. That's pretty cool. Loans are fairly expensive. Oh, 10 years of less produced stuff in yeah, so gems jumped down to 3 value. New World Diamonds. They were so valuable for so long. Gems were like 5. I have to kind of understand the new resources, but I think that would have taken quite a hit, that little goods produced in Constantinople, to our economy, because our 14 development, workshop and manufactory here felt good, man, until it ran out. Gems are like the strongest, I think, in the game at the beginning. I don't know if there's something stronger than 5. I'm also not sure if they begin at 5. We were doing glass initially in Constantinople, if I remember correctly, and then it switched around. Not too worried about spending this at -5. It's not increasing. There's no institution. Beautiful. Radical reforms. Those of you who do not know, if you have both a Master of a Mint and a Trader, which both happen to be pretty damn good as it is, you have a chance for this to fire. In fact, if you actually have one, like the Diplo one, you have a chance for that to fire. Admin one, you have a chance for that to fire. But this exact event, which gives you this, is just from having those two. And it's very small chance, mean time to happen, but if you can maintain them, you can get it, which is fantastic. Now, they do leave, which is a big shame, because this guy's cheaper, and he's inflation, which we need, but so worth for the 200 of both admin and Diplo. Amazing. I will quickly just hire him and him, but I think we should get a re-roll in a moment. Okay, we can get him for cheaper. I mean, we're doing well economically, but yeah. I would like to, if they're Greek from this event, upgrade them. You know, that's something we got to start doing. And if they're 50% cheaper, that's definitely the way to go. I'm pretty noob at this current patch, and like, I don't know what other people do, but if you can hire somebody for 50% and then upgrade them, I think that's definitely the way that things should be done, if you feel me, because they will become extremely expensive, I suggest. Yeah, so the English are fighting Flemish rebels, and honestly, if the AI was derpy enough, I would expect those to have quite some issues, those provinces. But nothing yet. He seems to be doing just fine. Holding on. Uh-oh. Okay, that's just the 1k. I don't think that will affect our war score. It totally did. Feels bad, man. That's alright. This war will be over very soon. Yeah, so I think I'll do this. He's got an average claim as well. So we're a little bit sketchy. Little bit sketchy in terms of... Okay, we're converting Aleppo. the fact that our ruler's middle-aged and we don't have an heir, but it is what it is. I don't think we're at risk of being PU'd, so worst case scenario, we have a poor legitimacy English noble take the throne. And especially because of how stable we are being Orthodox and the Byzantines, I feel like we could handle having poor legitimacy. How close is Alexandria? Okay, I'm going to keep a missionary free. This does take 95 war score. That's an awful lot. So, oh wow, this guy's guaranteed by QQ and the Mamluks. He's guaranteed by Russia. Got a truce here. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Nitria. Yes, let's kill Nitria. That's something we can do. We also have Holy War CB with anybody around here in general. Could expand into Italy. Yeah. Maybe we should take over province ourselves rather than waiting on that CB nonsense I was talking about, you know? That gives us good access. I think I like that idea. Yeah. Let's gear up for another war against the Pope. I do like that idea. Manpower's been increasing whilst we fight this war, but unfortunately, those provinces are better now, which is good, because of our overextension going away. I haven't been drilling, is what I was about to say. Unfortunately, our army professionalism has not been increasing. So he's still 2 behind, which is good. In technology. Must catch a dude and kill a dude. Do we have a... We got land maintenance. Shoot. I need better advisors. God dang it, I want that guy. But he's only rank 1. We are paying off our loans. No, come on, man. We need better advisors. Does it say whether he'll be Greek or what? Don't think so. Not that I see. Well, he's cheaper. Let's go for him. That's a bit awkward. The amount of stuff there. He is Reformed and Greek. Oh, they both were cheaper. I didn't even realize. Okay. I feel a little bit silly now. Greek and Orthodox. So I think he is the new one. So that makes me feel better. Now, I'm not sure if they need to be both your religion and an accepted culture, but I think they do. Maybe you guys can clarify that for me. Okay, I'm going to be content for now with how things are, but we need, as our money goes up, to sort the situation out. Got a nice amount of Diplo here. So, if I remember correctly, yeah, we had development. Reduce development in this area. Okay, I'm going to develop this nice province and then remove this. So I'm going to build a manufactory here for the copper, which is pretty good, but we have to... Yeah, I really want to overkill it almost on the manufactories to make sure that it spawns within our country. Alright, we got ticking war score now. I guess I should walk down here. Keep fighting. So in 11 months, a year I suppose, we will have completed our mission. Low enthusiasm is good. Looks like France did work on Morocco. No, that's Clemson. Ooh, maybe... Yeah. I think we've got enough there. I'm going to take that stability. I love it too much. 3 stability feels good, man. Nice. So I think that might be stable. Maybe next month. This province, I mean. Let's have a look. Yep. It's going to be a small rebel faction on a province that we have a fort, so I feel comfortable drilling my armies there. Whoa. That's expensive, but worth it, I imagine. I'm struggling to get that up. It's really expensive. Okay, the Pope's fighting somebody. Cool. That's quite involving, I would say. Great. I was about to say, woohoo! Oh my goodness, usually this mission has good stats. Have I just been lucky? I actually thought that when you get seeing the real you, they always have decent stats, like above average. I must have just been lucky in the past that it was quite consistent in that regard, because that is terrible. Great. Yeah, cool game. Thanks for that. At least we get some money. Jeez. It's going to really hurt our legitimacy, guys. Oh my goodness. I can't take that. You got to be crazy. At least we get some money. Whew. It's not good. Do we, is there anybody else that we can get royal marriage with that's not going to cost us? We got one here, okay. So I'm wondering if we can piece this guy out. It's going to take no time to take his fort. Hopefully he's got some money. Ooh, a little bit of reconquest. Is it low development? Yeah. It's all low development. It just occurred to me that's pretty interesting if we could vassalize this guy. Because he's too expensive anyway. Give us a lot of access down to a different region, which is pretty interesting. Nice, we took that super quick. Okay, so hopefully when we take his capital, 41 development, holy smokes. Oh, 632. 632. Okay, see, that's tempting. Weak claim is bad, but I think we're just going to have to hack it. Well, jeez, man. The problem is that you get like a, what is it, a civil war. Yeah. When you take big chunks of land, you get a civil war if your legitimacy's bad. Oh, man. I can't believe this. I think I have to... Oh, I will regret... no, we can't take him, dude. This, if you take overextension... According to this, our autonomy is good, though. Which would mean it wouldn't happen. Fine. So be it. Our regent sucks. So I'm trying to time it like... Maybe we live for like 12, 13 years if we're lucky. Boom, we got a good ruler. Ooh, that's awkward, man. That's awkward. But let's just count our blessings. It could be worse. Low legitimacy. Whew. Manpower's building up. Feels good, man. Love it. We haven't had manpower for roughly the entire game. So I was going to go for the Pope. So let's prepare for that now. Right now, walk around. Oh, what the hell? I thought I caught this guy already. He must move when I've seen my troops in. I imagine if they were successful, I would, like, cry. I'm manly enough to admit when I would cry, guys. And it's when I lose the Austrian throne. That looks pretty nice. A lot of low development land, but it looks good. It looks real good. The Byzantiums. Cost us no war exhaustion. Fantastic. Love it. That looks pretty cool. Oh, is that new? I don't seem to remember there being coastal central trade in Tripoli, but maybe I'm dumb. No, Spain's invalid. A part of me thought that might happen. I was thinking about that in between episodes, but I thought, no way, like, his colonial nations were going to be okay. That sucks, man. We're not going to have much power projection this game, guys. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll become valid again, like sometimes they do. Like before we go in against him. I just have to, like, not even read this crap because it tilts me so much. We have to quarantine, guys. You can't have influenza spreading. Yeah, that's depressing. Hopefully he'll become valid again, but I suppose at the rate that we are expanding, he won't be. But if we're lucky, maybe he will be a valid rival once we go in for the reconquest. Maybe let's insult here. Oh, we've already done that recently. Okay. Can't insult him anytime soon. I'm thinking that like, is that worth an investment when I'm trying to pay off loans? I don't know, honestly, but I can't be bothered cancelling it, so there we go. It's done. Alrighty. Heading over to fight the Pope next, guys. So that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to have to separate piece Bohemia and Lithuania. Let's quickly check Bohemia. He is not the Emperor. He's got 21k. Okay, he is a tick ahead of us, so we'll tick up, but it should be no problem. Separate piecing him. And yeah, so why don't we, for the sake of satisfaction... Am I bringing everything? We should have one stack here to fight rebels. Stop drilling for now. Let's quickly vassalize this guy. And what we're going to be looking at is both fighting this war. Oh, he's part of the Empire. That's awkward. Oh, the Emperor won't back him up. Alright. Which is the Palatinate. Which means I think we don't have to fight his allies. He must be rivaling him. No. That's strange. He is a like, wrong religion. Yeah, okay, change of plans. We're going to be fighting this war because the, you know, Palatinate won't back him up right now. Although the Palatinate's small, he does have his fair share of allies. We'd be fighting a lot of different nations. Much easier to take that war right now. Quickly reconquest on his behalf. And that's a lot of development for low aggressive expansion. Then we're going to be using this CB to, believe it or not, actually the priority is Provence, but we'll see how much of the region we want to take. And of course we're going to be separate piecing his friends. So that gives us something to do next episode, most of which is not going to cost admin, but you know, if we're hitting admin, we're just going to be stating up some of these lovely territories. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Look how fantastically powerful we are. I love it. And I'll see you in the next episode.